Where is he?
They just killed someone.
Where's the people who are here? Whoa! Whoa!
Welcome to First Person Defender, where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers.
Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop the gun! Come out with me! Drop the gun!
And fight their way out. This is First Person Defender.
Today on First Person Defender, it's a shooting inside a retail store. Unfortunately, it happens. But how do you use the elements inside the store to your advantage to save yourself and your loved ones?
These force-on-force scenarios use training guns that fire non-lethal projectiles.
I carry because I want to take my safety into my own hands.
Everybody thinks that carrying a gun is solving the problem, right? They lack the training aspect of it, and watching TV shows and watching YouTube, although it may give you good ideas, is not a substitute for training.
We were actually walking through a park one day, and there ended up being someone hiding in the shadows. So we just escaped a really potentially dangerous situation. The next day, I started carrying every day.
Unfortunately, today, yeah, we're seeing a greater trend in active shooters. And it's gonna change your tactics. And you've gotta be ready to immediately defend yourself, defend your family, engage the subject.
Oh wow, I'm expecting to not know anything that's going on.
A day out shopping turns violent. In this scenario, Candace is tasked with protecting herself and her husband.
It's time to pay up! Pay it up! Come on! Come on! It's your turn! It's your turn!
Don't kill me, man! Oh! Oh!
Who's next? Who's next? Where you at? I know I saw someone in here. It's over! Where are you at? I told y'all this would be the day. I told you. You didn't believe me.
Don't kill me, don't kill me.
You're done.
Don't kill me.
Oh.
Index, index, index.
All right. You breathe a little bit.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah.
So scary.
So walk me through what happened. What'd you see? What'd you hear?
I saw two guys come in, and really I heard the bell and then looked up, and he was already shooting Steven. So I just ran away. And it was really hard to leave him there, but I know that,
That was just, was that,
there was no way
did
I
you
could
think
have
through that? Was that just instinct?
helped him. No, I thought through, he told me if he got shot to run away in any situation, because then I could get help. And then I thought I saw two people. I knew I saw a red shirt and a darker shirt, and I saw someone just shopping with a darker shirt, so I wasn't sure what was the other person that was coming in to attack. Then I heard he's gonna kill that guy, so I'm like, it's time to step out and help. It was really nerve-wracking, especially knowing that my husband was laying there bleeding.
What was the goal of the bad guy in your mind? What was this situation? What was going on?
I knew that he just wanted to kill everyone in the store. It wasn't a robbery. He came in and immediately shot Steven.
So that is an important baseline to understand to gauge our reaction. You don't have a duty to act. You're not a law enforcement officer, but we have to know this. If we're gonna carry a gun with us daily, we have to know that things like this are gonna weigh on our conscience afterwards. In situations like this, there are two things that we need to do. First thing, we need to stop the killing. That means shoot and kill, or shoot and incapacitate, stop the bad guy. Until we stop the killing, we cannot do the second requirement, which is then stop the dying. Until we stop the threat and stop the killing, we can't call 911 to bring in law enforcement officers, medical personnel, or do our own medical treatment. So at what point in time did you draw your pistol?
I got behind concealment and then I drew.
Okay, so you ran first, got behind the clothing racks back there, and then drew? All right, because I was wondering how that was gonna work drawing while you were running, because maybe some of the viewers don't know, but you're wearing essentially like inside the thigh holster that you can wear with dresses, which obviously I don't wear dresses, so I don't wear one of those holsters. But so you ran, you got stable, static, and then you drew. How did it come out all right? Did it work all right?
It came out really easy.
Okay.
We'd like to thank Springfield Armory for their support of FPD. One of the guns they offer for concealed carry is the XDE, and it's actually a DASA gun, actually a hammer gun, so you can decock it, run it a lot of different ways, but it's single stack, easy to carry. So if you like that type of gun, that type of trigger, take a look at the Springfield Armory XDE.
All right, Candace, so in this scenario, you guys were kind of ambushed, right? Your husband took two to the back immediately. You kind of freaked out, ran away. You got to do what you have to do. If you don't save your own life, you can't do what you need to do to help prevent other lives from being lost. You ran back here, you got your gun out, all right? Now that's the only kind of downside to the way you're carrying right now, is that's mounted on the inside of your thigh. So if you are running, it's gonna be very difficult for you to draw if your leg is moving. Now, we have cover and concealment. When you ran around, you kind of hunkered right up on this concealment. The problem with that is now you lose all awareness around you. And now you're losing where he is. You have no idea, right? A couple things that we can do. Rather than hunker right up on this piece of concealment, right? This offers me the same amount of concealment whether I'm right up on it or I'm back here behind it. Seize it initiative while he's busy focusing elsewhere. I want you to get nice and crouched, have your pistol aimed in on the open area, right? You're aimed in where the immediate threat could appear, not on the actual rack. So you're aimed in right on this corner here, yep. Get nice and low so your head's not exposed, and now slowly you're gonna trace the gun around that corner as you slowly pie out until you see the target, and then nice and smoothly engage the target with 2 to 3 rounds. Beautiful, all 3 hits. You trained on him, he's down, you're pretty confident that he's no longer a threat. Now what else are we gonna do? We're looking around. Are there any other threats? Are there bystanders? Are there law enforcement officers that are gonna mistake me as a bad guy? I need to get on 911. Hey, someone call 911. Maybe now I need to render aid. There's a lot of further things we need to do, like we talked about earlier. First thing we have to do is stop the killing. Right? That's neutralize the threat. That's the cool term, right? Neutralize the threat. We got to stop the bad guy from shooting more people, basically what it comes down to. After we're confident we've stopped the bad guy or bad guys of killing more people, further injuring or killing people, now we've got to stop the dying.
One of the companies that makes FPD possible is Ruger. They've supported us from the beginning, and they're really one of the companies that popularized the small semi-auto pocket pistol with their LCP LCP2. It's a nice gun to have in your arsenal, let you carry with whatever you're wearing.
First Person Defender brought to you by Ruger, Gun Dealio smartphone app, Surefire, and Ammo Inc.
All right, so in Candace's scenario, bad guy came into their retail shop, immediately started shooting people. She was able to draw her gun, move to concealment, and engage him. After you've been in an engagement, after you've shot someone, the fight is not over. Just because you shot that person doesn't, one, mean that they're down and your hits were effective. So that's the priority. Tracking your immediate threat that you know for sure is there to the ground, making sure they're no longer a threat. But then we've got to become re-aware of the world around us, right? We've got to break ourselves out of that tunnel vision. We've got to scan, are there additional threats? Are there other civilians that are coming to aid with firearms that might mistake me as a bad guy? Are there police arriving, right? Police response to active shooters are getting better and better, quicker and quicker. If you have a gun in your hand in an active shooter event, and police respond, there is a very high probability of you getting shot by the police. And to no fault of theirs either. We need to make sure we become aware of the world around us again. We're not sucked into that tunnel of the threat we just engaged. All right, so lo and behold, bad guy presents himself. I drive my pistol out. Track him to the ground. He's down. All right, gun's falling out of his hand. He's no longer a threat. Now I can go ahead and I'm starting to scan. I'm going to scan my secondary threat area, and then I'm going to check around. I'm going to scan all over. Real world, I may be turning. Then I'm going to go ahead and check, is my gun in battery? Yes, my gun's in battery. Do I need to top off? If I need to top off, I can access my spare magazine, conduct a tactical reload, stuff my partial in a pocket, and I'm ready to go. Police are arriving. I may set the gun down, have my hands up. I may holster back up. But now my gun is in battery with a full magazine, threats down. If another threat does emerge, I'm ready to go back into that fight.
You know, Kimber is known as being a 1911 builder. They make really nice 1911s. And the thing that people like about the 1911 is that it's just a sweet gun to shoot. So whether it's a small one for carry or whether it's a bigger one to take to the range and have some fun with, take a look at the Kimber 1911s.
Candace finds herself shopping when violence erupts around her. She's drawn her line in the sand. Is she quick enough to save those around her?
Can I help you find something? You looking for a particular size or anything?
Yeah, 32, 33.
32, 33. Let's see, these are all larger sizes.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
I'm gonna get the register.
Get the register! Get the fucking register!
I'm concealed
You got a
carry.
gun? Do something.
I'm concealed carry.
They're killing someone.
Where is it? Where is he?
They just killed someone.
Where's the people who work here?
No!
Whoa!
Index, index, index.
All right, how you feeling this time around? Same or different?
Different.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just practicing the pieing out definitely helped. And then the shop worker was helping me, so I said, I'm a concealed carry holder, and he's like, you got a gun, shoot him. So I'm like, oh yeah, I better do that.
And I never, you know, and I'm the bad guy here, but I didn't hear you say that to him.
I think I'd like to practice verbal commands because I kind of got caught up on that, and I think it made me slower because I'm like, what do I say to this guy so I know that he doesn't shoot me?
Yeah, we've heard some folks say some funny things in the show when they try to give verbal commands and they never have before.
Shots and commotions happening. Everybody down. I'm a concealed carrier. I'm a good guy. Everybody down. Everybody over to the corner there.
I think giving verbal commands and maybe practicing that a little bit helps break you out of like getting tunneled in on things.
As soon as I pied out, I saw you both together, so then I just tried to get both of you down quick because I didn't want you to be able to come and get me or go out and get maybe the driver. I don't know who else is out there.
You did hit us both. Going through this a second time, do you notice a difference in your nerves, your emotions, and that kind of thing, or is it kind of the same?
Yes, no, I definitely wasn't hyperventilating as much beforehand.
You think about the first time you drive a car, it's nerve-wracking. And then the second, the fifth, the 10th time, you start getting used to it. And this is why we do this training.
Yeah.
Better, worse,
I think
different?
I did better.
Yeah, I'd say you acted quicker. Yeah, you drew your pistol and you looked at me. You said, I'm a concealed carry holder. And I said, great, you got a gun, shoot him, right? He's killing people. So I was trying to drive you, remember, seize the initiative. The longer you wait, the worse the situation gets. The more you let it progress, the more they can enact their plan. These guys have a plan coming in here. Anything you can do to interrupt that prevents them from enacting their plan. Active shooters are not clairvoyant. Active shooters do not know where everyone is. Active shooters get tunnel vision as well. Active shooters are focusing on a certain threat. Okay, I killed him. Now I'm gonna go to the next guy. Okay, I killed him. We get paranoid. They know where we're at. They can see us. They don't. They don't, but we need to make sure we can maintain our awareness and seize that initiative.
One of our goals for this show is to help more people be more prepared. So if you like the show, share it around, and also on YouTube, ring the bell so you can get notified about new episodes. On Facebook, like us and follow the page, and you'll see new First Person Defender episodes when they pop up.